Did something just blow up? I sure hope not.
I didn't know that things could be programmed to blow up in this game.
Well, the truck has health. If I shoot it with enough rebar, it'd probably break.
Please don't do that. It's already unhappy enough. Don't fucking take the stuff off the conveyor belt line.
I'm doing it. I have to handcraft some plastic so I can get some shit done.
Yes, you're gonna just handcraft plastic.
Yeah, you can do it at the crafting bench.
You can just vulcanize the plastic.
Because this game makes sense.
right out of your pocket. Just pull out plastic.
Yeah, I'm glad we came to an understanding.
Yeah, go for it. It should work out
By
fine.
the way, while you were tormenting us, somebody just started donating every conjugation of yeet you made up with a $2 tip. One by one.
Why didn't they do that to me? Why'd they give you money? You're the one who hates yeet.
Yeah, that's probably why they're doing it.
They need to yeet
People like to torment you with things that you vocally don't like.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, you know that because you do it. You hate tips. I hate it when people send me money. Lots of money. People should send me all the money.
If people sent me money, I would be very upset at them for sending me money. I would be like, no, I did not want that.
What did I do with all this money? Stop with the money.
No. Alrighty, Keith, I have good news and I have great news. We are currently making plastic and we are currently making rubber.
Cool.
And we can take that plastic and rubber and then we can shove it up our asses.
Stick it up your
You can take that rubber and stick it up your Oh,
you need
man.
60 screws per computer. Dear Lord.
Oh, that's bad because we're bad at that.
I'm gonna be pressing E a lot on this conveyor. Because I don't think that they go into a box anywhere. The screws anymore.
You know what I think needs to happen to solve both the video game industry and like the college textbook industry?
Humans becoming moral?
No, hell no. What we need to do is we need to
shut up, stupid.
We need to have college textbooks have DLC.
No. No.
So it's like you get the first 3 chapters for free, and then after that it's episodic content, and you have to like you can carry your save over if it works.
Is the concept of a publicly traded company just like the worst thing that happened to capitalism? Like the stockholders and infinite demand for profits, making it so that every individual business just has to infinitely optimize and increase its profits, no matter how already completely valid and sustainable it was, until it ceases to function, and you start making decisions like turning your single-player RPG series into a live service. Or growing Patreon infinitely with all kinds of debt when you had an infinitely scaling system that would have never shut down, but now you're publicly traded, so now you need to keep showing them new profits every quarter.
Listen, I'm not up to date in your communist bullshit. I don't know what you're talking about, but you clearly have some examples off the top of your head.
It's always the concept of investors that always is pointed to as why this or that industry is a fucking shit show.
Yeah, probably. All right, I'm gonna set up an assembler to make some circuit boards.
It's like what Activision Blizzard reported record profits ever, and then they fired 10% of their entire employee base.
I mean, like I said, it happened to people that weren't programmers, so I was like, oh, okay.
Jesus.
Capitalism.
No, Marty was actually friends with some of the people that got fired.
That sucks.
Yeah. They're real people.
I was debating when I was more kind of thinking about going to the video game industry. I was debating making a move down and applying for Blizzard, but then I decided against it, and I'm pretty glad I did.
Wow, we just take turns almost getting our lives ruined by the games industry.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
I'm pretty glad that in the end I was like, yeah, maybe I don't need this in my life.
I can finally make the manufacturer, dear lord. This game fights you when you want to make something.
No, we shoot ourselves in the foot when we try to make something.
Silence. Always
Okay.
blame the game.
Yes, good call. All right. I'm just gonna put a splitter right here. This is not gonna lead
That's
to
gonna be more steep than I thought.
any problems. We're just gonna
I mostly just can't
swoop you
afford it.
right back over here, and everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody, except this isn't working. Well, okay, hang on. I just need to make it worse, and then it'll probably be better.
Oh shit. He's already here.
I mean, I wanted to make video games ever since I was a little kid. Like, I
Yeah.
think when I was 6 or 7,
And now
I
you
was
are
like
kinda.
designing video games. And then when I learned about the video game industry, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do that. And then I was like, oh. Then I learned about the video game industry, and I was like, no.
No. This is big bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm making heavy modular frames. It requires several difficult to acquire resources. Fuck me.
Coming this fall to a theater near you.
Fuck me.
But yeah, for whatever it's worth, though, the video game ideas I had when I came up with when I was 8 were fucking trash video games. God,
You were
I don't
8.
think anyone would ever play them.
Yeah, loser.
Yeah, just real stupid
Better
shit.
stop that kid from having dreams.
Hell yeah. Anyway, so like one idea I came up with was it was like multiple levels where every level was had different mechanics, obviously. I think everybody's first game is like that, where it's like, okay, this level will be a platformer, and then this level will be well, we'll figure that out later, but it'll be an RTS. And that's how you make Brutal Legend. But anyway, so like the first level was going to be
Or
like
frog
a rhythm
fractions.
game. Yeah, the first level was going to be like a rhythm game where you played as a band, where everybody in the band was a slime monster. This is like the most 8-year-old idea now that I say it out loud for the first time in like 25 years. You played as a slime monster, and everyone hated your performance, so they were throwing tomatoes at it, and you had to play a rhythm game where you were dodging tomatoes being thrown at you.
Oh, can't you just absorb the tomatoes to increase your slime?
No, because you're slime, not tomato.
But
You're not a-
hear me out here.
Uh-huh.
Tomato slime.
That's just called ketchup, you asshole.
Yeah. So it's just become a ketchup elemental. Coward.
Okay, I'll good, interesting note for, you know, a game made by an 8-year-old. Or
I'll
not
shit on a
made by an
child.
8-year-old. Yeah. Anyway, so if somebody feels like working on this idea, I mean, you have my permission, I guess. That won't stop you. I'll question your sanity, but hey, you know what? You do you. Or rather, you do me. Anyway, so the
You do me.
so the well, I mean, it's my idea.
Yeah.
So anyway, you played as a slime band and you tried to dodge tomatoes, and then in the second level, I think I remember it being a platformer where you had to like get to the next venue, and that was it. That was the game. That's all I came up with. Was those two levels. Yeah.
You did it.
I did not do it.
You did it.
Okay. Well, anyway, if somebody feels like making this, like,
Oh
that
no.
would be really, really cool. Honestly, I would think that was a really, like, badass thing. but
I definitely just
you
redirected the
have-
wrong resource over here. Shit.
Yeah, but like, okay, so if you're gonna make this thing, you know I'm gonna be super pleased with you, but I'm also gonna hound the ass out of you for royalties, and you better fucking be ready for that lawsuit. Just saying.
You know if we're making encased industrial beams yet?
I mean, I've been making them by hand.
That's
So
definitely
no.
not what I'm asking. But thanks for
have
playing.
you been? Do you have the thing set up to make computers somewhere?
No, I'm currently working on heavy modular frames, the other many component thing.
Oh crap! I was hoping
Yep.
that you were working on computers because this thing's a pain in the ass.
Oh no, yeah. we have a big blockage that is us needing several pain in the ass things to make.
I have the most difficult part set up in that I'm making these circuit boards.
That's making modular frames. What? What the fuck happened with the modular frame track? It's making modular frames over here, then feeding them into a storage container, then putting them through a track all the way across the map to another storage container.
Yeah, that's all you, bro. I didn't touch any of that.
I don't know what's happening there.
Anyway, when I look back on that time in my life when I was making those video game ideas, I distinctly remember a couple other realizations. I realized that if you take a Barbie doll and remove all of its clothing, you get a naked Barbie. And I was like, whoa, I'm weirdly into this. I don't know why.
We're going way back.
Yeah.
And then that became your first video game. Taking clothes off of Barbie and then questioning why you feel this way. It awakened something.
So that was one thing I discovered, was that that was something that I wanted to explore later in life, but didn't know it at the time. Then what else can I think of from that time? Yeah, those are really kind of it.
Those are my two emotions back then. It'd be a while before I invented new ones.
Creativity and horniness. Are you sure I invented new ones? Because I think that still covers it.
Where there's a will,
right,
there's
yeah.
a way. Even if people wish there wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a stupider thing?
I mean, can you? Yes. Should you? Hell yes. Oh my, it's like a damn obstacle course just getting through our base. Like,
Oh yeah,
just jumping through
we're the
conveyor belts
worst.
and
We did this
stuff.
to ourselves.
I know, it's so great. I love just like getting around this like jump, crouch, jump, jump, jump.
And then every other jump, you land on a super speed conveyor that rockets you through the level, and then you have to reorient where the fuck you landed.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I knew what I needed to make anything ever.
Money?
I mean, generally speaking.
I found that a lot of my ambitions in life would be a fuck ton easier if I had the money to pay other people to make them happen. Like, I really want to make this video game idea I have. I really wish I could pay somebody else to help me or do it for me. Shoot. And then I was like, oh, I could go to the bank and get a loan. And then I was like, oh no, that doesn't sound like it would work out well for me. Because then it's like, if it doesn't go well, then the bank is very, very upset at me. And banks, by and large, are not an institution you want to piss off.
Unless you're feeling adventurous. 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 Oh, it turned
Adventurous
blue
like
for a second
naked
there.
Barbie.
I saw that.
Did you manage to cram your thing in?
Oh,
that's the sound of somebody crammed their thing in.
Oh, that's a good.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that sounds right.
That's a good. All right, I just gotta connect that to the concrete.
That's the part that you lost me on.
Oh yeah, stick it in the concrete.
How dare you?
I want
I'm
one
gonna
of
go
them.
back to my
I want one of them gravelly permanent fucks.
I want to stick it in and then never be able to retrieve.
I can't spot where our cement is because this base is what it is.
I'm gonna go back to my Team Fortress chat after this. You pervert.
Team Fortress. Oh my god, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Me and my furry friends, whenever we want to play
You've
Team
never
Fortress 2.
revealed this name to me before.
Yeah, whenever we want to play Team Fortress 2, which is almost never, I go join the Team Fortress Discord, and we fire it up, man.
I was not ready for that. You've never told me that that was the name. That's incredible.
Yeah, it is actually really funny, isn't it?
Oh no, I've attached to the ship. I'm gonna make this work, you fuck. You can't stop me. I kind of just rapidly click in the vague direction of the rest of the base and hope that it eventually lets me build. And then
yeah, that's kind of what I do sometimes too.
And then I just commit. Like, that's where it is.
Yeah, that's exact. Oh man, have you seen 80% of the conveyor belts? Have you seen 100% of the conveyor belts? That is literally. If this game didn't let stuff clip through itself so egregiously, we would have been turbo fucked so long ago. As it stands, though, I mean, the game just lets us like throw conveyor belts anywhere, and we're all better for it.
Sometimes it doesn't tell me why it won't work, though. That's too bad.
Well, I mean, in this economy, you know, it really helps if you have a STEM degree.
There it is. Yay, I found it. Cement, go. I've taken to pointless verticality.
Oh, that is not pointless.
I've committed art. I'm just going up now for no reason.
I've committed art.
Yeah.
That's the man, officers. He committed. What the hell is this? What? What?
Art.
Where is that? Did you put it on top of the base?
Art.
Is that on the spaceship?
It's the yes.
No. It's on the wing of the spaceship? That's not legal.
You're not legal. Wait.
Ew. No.
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Don't think about that sentence. Where's
that's one of those. That's one of those things that if you were an annoying YouTuber, you would put like a dolphin sound effect over. Yep.
Jesus. Don't remind me of them. I don't like that. I don't like this feeling where I remember them existing and making millions of dollars. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're fine. It's just I put the thing on the wrong one. Some bursting.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. I'm making.
I only vaguely listen to something.
I'm reaching the point where I make encased thingamajigs.
Huh? Oh, you're making the case thingamajigs. Yeah, that
yeah,
sounds
the encased
good. Keep doing
thingamajigs. Forgot to connect the thing to the thing.
Contribution. If you want to consider yourself not an annoying YouTuber, I would suggest avoiding having your commentary consist of wacky noises. But hey, you do you.
You don't know me. I say to the person who knows me more than most people.
Yep. Unfortunately. Unfortunately for both of us, when you really think about it, that's a reciprocal mistake.
Yeah, no, we're committing to, we're really like criming each other.
We're the reason libertarian societies can't exist.
I love overly convoluted burns. Oh god, what was the
main argument against the marketplace of ideas is that both of us have ideas.
What was the fucking Dan Harmon one? I think it was like
you'll figure it out.
It's like you're the outcome of an evolutionary strategy that has no wrong answers.
Wow.
It's like, oh shit.
That's a very sick burn.
This thing does not make pipes very quickly. Shit. I should probably make a secondary source of pipes then.
Really nice recovery on the word secondary there.
Listen,
that was seamless. I was like, oh, that was all one word it was.
Silence.
Okay.
Shh. I'm infallible. As shown by all this video evidence.
All right, here we go. Gonna make 2 modular frames here. Somebody came into my chat and gave me 1 bit, and then Lady Bird said thanks for the bits, and I was like,
were you about to correct her?
Almost. I was like, that's a penny. I mean, I'll try not to spend it all in one place, but I don't think I can actually avoid doing that.
They used to have half pennies. Once upon
Lady
a
Bird
time.
is now looking at me. Let's say 6 out of 10 on the pissed off scale. And then she started giggling, so I won. You can't be mad at me for laughing.
I'm glad that you won your relationship.
If you're laughing, it means you're not mad at me, right? Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Uh-oh. Conundrum's expanding. Yes. Now I just need to screw this place, and then we're gonna have them.
Yeah,
and I have heavy modular frames.
Oh God! Please don't hurt me.
Frames.
It's like a glasses-loving zombie.
And the problem is that screws are like the #1 thing we struggle with. So yay.
Lady Bird is still looking quite mad. I think she's waiting for an apology. Oh, she smiled. She's not mad at me anymore. That's your get out of jail free card.
Humans
right
can
there.
only contain 1 emotion.
High five. Oh, okay.
If you defeat 1 emotion, that means that they're out of emotion. You beat it.
Yep, they have
You've
one
defeated
inventory
the
slot.
only emotion they had.
You have 1 inventory slot for emotions.
This slot is full. I'm back.
Oh, thank God you're back.
Usually I'm pretty good about waiting it out, but I'm like, I know all my emotions are being replaced with P. Save me.
Well, I'm glad you yeeted the P, and you're good to go now.
I yeeted all over the place. If I didn't go the bathroom, I was gonna yeet all over the place.
Oh baby, I'm gonna yeet.
I'm gonna
God,
never
never mind.
I'm gonna eat.
Oh, stop, America, America, no.
There really is an
Brought this
iron.
upon
Wow, there
yourselves.
really is an iron spot right the fuck here. Wow. I didn't notice this. I never actually investigated where you meant when you said there was iron like right around the corner. And I'm sitting here needing screws, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 iron deposits 5 feet away from where I need screws. I guess I can manage.
I'm very
Time to set up more iron foundrying. And then we can link that up to something elsewhere in the base too to increase our supplies. Is it worth it after all?
We'll put that
I need
there.
1 more encased, and I need both portable miners. Thankfully, we just have a bunch of random-ass portable miners just in that 1 box
Yeah,
from back in the day.
we left them over from the very beginning of the game, I think.
Yeah, but like the specific thing about those things is that they're the ones we were making preemptively with thinking we'd need more.
Oh yeah, that's right. We made like 3 of them.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Because each of the ones that were originally on each miner are still there in the miner buildings. Like at one point I just made a bunch of them thinking we just need a lot more because I was getting tired of making them, so I just like got it done. Now they're just sitting in a box. Oh god, I think they're on the sushi box though. There they are.
Yeah.
There was 5.
Some of your great idea that was terrible all along.
They were on the bottom box. They're released again.
Whatever.
There's wow, 5. There's 5 of them.
We make 1.8 computers per minute.
Yay! Oh, did you make the computer maker?
No.
Oh. What?
We will in the future make it.
Oh.
Can't you read my... You need to read my present tense as past tense, dumbass.
So its production rate is 1.8 per minute?
Yes.
Damn. Yeah, heavy modular frames is only 2 per minute. Which means if you need to...
How many do we need? Oh, 50. Oh, no!
Well, the sooner we set it up, we can go multitask and do other stuff for a while it's slowly getting done. Or we have to make more...
I suppose.
Or, quite possibly, we're expected to make a bunch of them in parallel.
I think that's
and have
to
a
be
supersized base. Which is scurry. What do you mean I can't afford it? That's impossible. I needed one more cable. Damn it.
I came all the way here. I was ready. I thought I was ready.
I just wanted to make cables.
Why can't I make cables?
Alright. Where are you, like, acting like a sorority girl or like a constipated sorority girl?
I can't see without my glasses.
What the fuck? Did we watch the same Scooby-Doo? Oh, let's split up, gang. Yoinks.
Harry Partridge's scary Scooby-Doo.
Scooby, we gotta go. I'll give you a Scooby snack over there. There's a monster.
Why did you get there? You chose the most worrying voice. It's one of the people we don't acknowledge anymore.
What?
Weren't you doing Cosby?
No.
Oh.
I was doing Wackadoo. I don't.
What the fuck does that mean? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yeah, Wackadoo.
I don't believe you.
It's like when it's like wacky, but you're like, wow.
This is all we have.
No, Cosby. I don't want to do a Cosby impression.
No,
now.
don't. That's not an invitation.
It's sad because like Cosby impressions used to be fun, and now they're not. And I'm like, God damn it.
Now a bunch of people are sad because they gotta think of jokes.
Oh God, I don't like trying. What the hell?
I used to just do a funny voice, and that's all I needed.
All right, this looks good. Literally, I'm just pointing shit at the base, and then like, whenever I need
for
something,
the best.
and it's like in kind of the right area, I just put a splitter down and make it work.
It's horrible. Which, of course, we're also just doing the same thing the entire time with power lines.
Yeah.
I just make, whenever I build anything, I just make like 4 power poles basically at random, just to not have the 4 attachments to each thing get eaten up constantly, because it's such a nightmare all the time.
No, I literally, basically every building is on its own power pole. Because it was like, no. And I figured out a solution to that real
no matter
quick.
how much you do that, they somehow still get full constantly. Partly because whenever you're connecting the power pole, you just find a random spot that it connects to, which eats up them too, but
yeah.
It's just so much.
It's so much.
It's so much.
I'm creating 6 more copper iron smelters.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Do that a lot.
All my problems, fix them.
Do it.
All of them.
Are some of them entertaining?
I think that most of my problems are pretty entertaining. Except for the ones that are too real.
podcast.
Yeah. That, which is effectively saying is you should get another problem. Wait, is somebody in our TeamSpeak? Did they just message us?
Whoa. Somebody
Wait,
sneaking in here.
TeamSpeak just went like plunk.
Yeah, it did. Stainless and Purple are in a different chat room.
Oh, I see. Hi, Stainless and Purple.
And they're talking like the general chat of the entire server. They're not in our server. Or they're not in our channel. Yeah.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, I was like, what does that sound? Spooky. I think one of the funniest jokes I've heard in a while, I think, was that the group the word for a group of white men is a podcast.
Okay, that's good. That's very funny.
A podcast of white men. That's fucking perfect.
That is actually incredible.
Some of the funniest things I've ever heard.
No, that a comic genius came up with that one. And then an actual genius came up with our computer manufacturing thing. You should really come over and see what I've done.
Oh no.
You're gonna love what I've done with the place.
You're gonna like the way you look.
I've almost
I think
made
you're
screws.
gonna really like it. I feel like I'm a bride that just bought a dress and I'm showing it off to my mom. And you're my mom, and this manufactory is my dress. Except my dress was sewn together by and from rats.
Just cannibal clothing rats.
No, the rats are dead. It's just like the rat fur.
Oh, I thought you. You know, they normally animal fur is from them being dead.
No, dumbass. They don't chop sheeps into wool.
You found the one exception. You did the equivalent of being like, "There's tons of great female characters. I love Ripley." Where they always say that with zero self-awareness. The fact that they always say the same 3 movies shows how stupid of an argument it is. Because every single person saying that argument says the same movies.
You should really just start to follow like some of these lines on the left side over here. Like just watch how they came from the base and just tell me it doesn't spark joy. I mean,
did you see my sky concrete?
Oh, I know.
Oh.
I also very intentionally chose the phrase "spark joy." Have you seen that show?
No.
Cleaning up with Marie Kondo.
No.
Oh.
I've heard it referenced.
Yeah.
People keep talking about sparking joy, and all I think of is Albino Lullaby.
Oh my, Keith! What in the? You put it up?
Yeah, the thing that makes encased bars.
It's up in the sky.
Yeah.
You can look out on our. Oh my God! When you look out on our base from here and you see that it has become spaghetti. Like it's not even an ironic use of the phrase at this point.
No.
Like it actually looks like a bunch of noodles got dropped.
Yeah, I'm just gonna randomly build
base.
different buildings at different heights when I need to, just to fit them slightly. Because I can make this is a 1 foundation tower at the bottom. Oh God. Okay.
Nice save on the steel.
The tower at the bottom, the tower is 1 foundation wide, but up here I can make it wider to put the building on it. So it's gonna start looking like the trailer park towers from Ready Player One.
Oh, this is gonna be phenomenal. I really couldn't be prouder of you. This is you really brought a whole new level, so to speak, to our ability to like shit post this base together. Like, I thought that we had already memed pretty hard.
This is only going to keep getting
planning.
worse.
Oh, I know. Like, I applaud you for your creativity and your initiative for putting this together. Like, truly, this is going to reflect well in your promotional review.
Our base is what you get if somebody drops a Lego set.
Our base is what you get when you ask the kid to organize all of his pieces. in the bin.
This is a hammock with a golden retriever stuck in it.
Yeah. Because the golden retriever refuses to acknowledge that it's a problem. It still just looks at you, wags its tail, and like is very happy, just like us.
Yeah.
Right now we're wagging our tails like, oh, look at our fuck up. Oh, it's wonderful.
It's like I was at my mom's cabin and they had a dog tied to like they were chained on a collar, but also the chain was attached to like one of those long like tracks or whatever, so they can kind of roam along a linear area within the chain. It's the chain's radius plus like the track that it's attached to instead of a fixed point. But immediately every time it gets wrapped around the one tree that's in that range, and then it's like, this is where I'm stuck now. And it can't decode that problem.
I understand dogs, and I know that that's absolutely something that happens to them.
Poor idiot baby.